A very good afternoon to everybody.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for coming. Okay, today we are going to talk about something really new, and I won't be doing the talking today. Shilpa will be doing the talking. So I'll just introduce something, and then after 10-15 minutes she'll take over. What you learned today maybe first time. Visible. It's been there. That's voice analysis and DNA programming. We'll talk about that after 10 minutes. First we'll introduce ourselves and then we will proceed. Thank you so much to Health Library for permitting us to have this talk here. As always, we've always been trying to learn something new and share. And we've been doing it since 4th, and we've been doing it here for the past 2-3 years. And it's wonderful to meet with new people and connect and share. Okay, my name is Amarjit Singh, and Madam is Ms. Shilpa. These are our numbers visible. We are proud to have the only show in the world on Sujok therapy in the world. It's broadcast at 35 minutes past midnight since the year 2005. It's the only show and it's a Guinness Book of World Records. Every night, 35 minutes past midnight. It's a 22-minute show in which we teach and we try to help people. Some brief information about us and what we've been doing, because you have to understand that alternate medicine is a huge field. It's only when you understand that you are able to combine many methods for treatment do we get results. We get people who just do one method and then they say we are not happy. Client gets frustrated. We are not happy of getting results because that is the limitation of the therapist, because they don't understand that they need to learn more. Because the day they stop learning, they stop doing, and they are not able to treat people nicely and get good results. I'm going to share a few examples and then we'll proceed ahead. This is colitis, the ulcerative colitis of the large intestine. I had it for 13 years. I suffered with medical science. I was taking medication and I didn't have any answer to my colitis. In 99, I realized that I have to do something about it, either do or die. And I started helping myself with alternate medicine. It took me 3 years to treat myself with my colitis. My weight was 45 kilos. Today I am 65. Okay. So, and I've been off medication since 99. So I met a doctor, he said, you're in remission. I said, no problem. If I'm in remission for 17 years, it means I'm cured. Okay. This is a young boy of 26. He watched our show and he came to us. In 6 months, he's okay. His medications are reduced to nearly stopped. His life has become better. He was taking steroids, he was taking mesofol, he was taking all these tablets, and still he was not getting better. I remember the day he came to me, he could not go to the office, and I was busy the entire day. I said, I'll be free at 8 o'clock. They said, we'll come at 8 o'clock at night. So they came all the way from Mulund to meet me in Santa Cruz at 8 o'clock at night, because he could not go to his office. And I remember within 2 days he was back in office. Bowel movement was normal. Today is absolutely normal. And the best part is, he's in a call center and he tells me, I eat vada pav in the office. I was laughing at him. He says, I don't eat what I should be eating. Should be eating strict diet, but I eat what I should not be eating. And I'm still okay. I said, it shows that your body is recovered. This is the latest, liver cirrhosis. 95% damage in a young girl of 45 years old. She was a patient of rheumatoid arthritis. She took painkillers for 3 years because she had severe pain. They contacted me on 26th of May on the phone and they said that my sister is in ICU in the hospital. Can you help? I said, yeah, we can help, but we can't work in the ICU or in a hospital. You have to come home if you want help. But the doctor said, you can't go home. Your liver is 90% damaged. The only place you can go home is with a liver. Now how do you expect to arrange 40 lakh rupees overnight and go in for liver transplant? 27th, I visited because they were desperate. 29th, the patient went home. 27th, I gave them treatment in the ICU. I told them what to do. 28th morning, the patient was walking. Within 1 day. I visited them at 7 o'clock at night in one hospital because I was told, please come before 7 because the visiting hours were over. So I was quite late and I had to run because 26th and 27th they shifted her to the ICU. 26th I received a phone call. 27th ICU, 28th okay, 29th home. We have the discharge summary. These dates are not cheated. 27th the blue rubin was 12, 23.5. On the 10th it's 12. INR was 2.1. On the 10th of June it was 1.3. And the doctor said, most probably you don't need a liver transplant. First they were saying 99% chances you need a liver transplant. Now they say 99% chances you don't need a liver transplant. The patient has gone to Nasik yesterday. 10 days within this date, 27th till the 12th, till the 13th, we did 10 visits to their home. Me and Shilpa madam, we did auricular acupuncture, we gave them other treatment. So you can imagine, we started treatment, actual treatment was started on the 29th, that was a Sunday. She came home at 12:53, I received the SMS that the patient has come home, please come for visit. I visited them at 6 o'clock, me and madam. And we started their treatment on 29th, which was a Sunday. And they've gone to Nasik yesterday. Why? Because the day before yesterday the doctor said, you're okay, come back after a month. They've been in and out of the two of the topmost 7-star hospitals in Bombay. That's the success of alternate medicine and our client. All these are dated, we have all the reports. If you want to see it, from the day she was admitted, we have each day report. But I'm just showing you from the 27th because that's when I entered the case, along with madam. That's dramatic change, 90% damage. Can you imagine the amount of happiness in the family? If you see the reports in the WhatsApp, every morning the brother updates me that you've done a miracle, you've done a miracle. And then I uploaded them on Facebook, that this is how it works. Diabetic, he's a very big doctor. He controls a district in Punjab. So he's a Punjabi doctor. So you can imagine a Punjabi doctor drinking chai, 6 cups a day, having samosa, having rasgulla. And he says, I don't go for a walk, but I take 50 units of insulin a day and 4 tablets. And my diabetes is 250 to 350. I've been diabetic since 99. So he says, I hope if I take your treatment, I will still be allowed to drink my 6 cups of tea. I will still be allowed to have samosa and I will still be allowed not to go for a walk. I said, you see, the best challenge about my treatment is, I don't want you to change your routine and start my treatment. I want you to continue your routine as it is and take my treatment and prove it that my treatment doesn't work. That's what we did. I didn't change his routine. I allowed him to drink 6 cups of tea a day. I allowed him not to go for a walk. I allowed him to have samosa. I allowed him to have rasgullas. I said, don't change your routine, do my treatment. And here are the results. 8th of June, this is on YouTube. He came to meet me from Punjab. And it's recorded. He came to my house, he met me for 3 hours. Insulin is down to 30 units a day. He's taking 2 tablets a day. His diabetes has touched a lower level of 122. He's never seen this in 9 years. He says, Nurulaji, my diabetes has touched 122 and highest I have touched after your treatment is 160. This is on record. It's on YouTube with the dates. This is the success of our patient. We started treatment on 22nd of December last year. Don't you think it's a miracle? Yesterday the article on Facebook, Times of India says that by the year in the coming 15 years we'll have over 10 crore diabetes in India. I uploaded that on YouTube, on my Facebook yesterday also. Okay, that's a huge market for alternative therapies to work like this. Linear scleroderma. Most doctors even don't know the spelling of scleroderma. We've treated this young girl, she's only 23, and let me tell you, scleroderma has no treatment in the world. It's an autoimmune disorder whereby the skin pulls itself. Okay, you ultimately die of cardiac failure and heart failure. Because the skin becomes so tight, you can't breathe. All your fingers start getting bent. This girl, 23 years old, 3 months, she said she's 40% okay. She's been having this for I think 14 years.
At the age of 13.
At the age of 13. Linear scleroderma. Linear means it's vertical. Its entire right side is involved. Right leg, right chest, right arm and right face. Half of the body. That's why it's linear. So you can imagine. We combined 17 alternative therapies for this girl. 17 methods. That's how we got this success. We're treating a patient in Andheri. Shilpa madam goes daily. 72 years young gentleman. He's had the pain for more than 8 to 10 years. How do I know 8 to 10 years? He had called me 7 years ago. I had gone to meet him. He invited me for a talk. He said I can't come. So I said okay, we'll come. So I went. First Shilpa madam went, then I went the next day. And you know what he told me? He said I talked to you 7 years ago. I said so you've been in pain for 7. He says no, we've been in pain for 10 years. But I called you 7 years ago, but I didn't come to you for treatment. I said great, you called me after 7 years today. And he says, you name it, you name the best doctors in India. And I've been to them for acupuncture, I've been to them for any therapy that exists in India. He was telling me the names and I got a shock. And I said, in the end you called me. He said, yeah. And I'm happy to say, he also had a surgery for his spinal cord. He also had a surgery. He's visited countless, and majority of them I know. And within 15 days, yesterday madam had gone and his wife is telling us that I feel that he's getting better. Because we committed that we would come for 10 to 15 sittings because you've been suffering for 10 years, so you need our personal treatment. Normally we just treat once, we guide and we go back. But this case we've been doing regularly, once in 2 days or once in 3 days. And he's really responded to treatment. So imagine if you're suffering and he had to give up his business. He's not going to his office for the past 10 years. His brothers are not doing business. He says, I can't even walk in my bedroom. How do you expect me to go to my shop in Dovitala from Andheri? So these are the successes. These are a few of the latest successes. Colitis, liver cirrhosis, diabetes. Imagine, June 8th, what are the results? Linear scleroderma, spinal pain. So these are some of our successes. These are a few of the latest which I wanted to share because it's a chance for everybody to understand the potential of alternate medicine and how we could help change lives of such people. Imagine, even if you have 40 lakhs, you need a liver, and this patient is not eligible for a cadaver liver transplant. So where do you get a liver from? From a family member. And if something doesn't match, then you don't get it. And now, not only did we save them 40 lakhs, but we saved them the future agony. So hopefully within 2-3 months, she'll be back to Bombay with the same reports improved. And then the doctors will decide. But as of now, the doctor said, with such a dramatic change, you may not need it at all. So that's how it works. So this gentleman is as it is Punjabi, he's enjoying his food, mithai, same routine. But now he's decided that now I'm going to cut down from 6 cups a day to 3 cups of sugar a day. You know, reduce my samosa, go for a walk. And then I said, then even 30 units is going to get more reduced. Because with the same routine he's got these results. So I told him, if with the same routine you're getting these results, imagine if you just add in something like reducing your sugar intake, going for a walk, then you can reduce this more. So it's wonderful. Okay, now we'll just talk about something and then madam will take over. Today we are going to talk about a wonderful new system that is known as voice analysis. We must have all heard of mantra therapy, mantras, right? It's an age-old science. Then now the latest fad is, people are patenting Tibetan bow therapy. They patent it, Then they trademark. You know why? Because they think that they realize that they got something big. But there's one logic, please understand it. Then as an engineer, because I had an argument with somebody, I'm a civil engineer, so somebody was talking highly about these singing bows. I'm not here to condone any method, but I was talking to him scientifically. I said, now, he said, bows are very good. I said, agreed. But they can be of different metals, different frequencies. How do I guarantee what bowl I'm getting? If this is a bowl, what type of frequency will it generate? Now, is it one frequency for everybody in this room? What about the size of the room? Thousands of people in my room? How can one frequency match everybody? How can I activate your DNA just by sitting on a stage? So he continued to argue. So I gave him an answer in the technical language. I said, okay, I'll just talk to you in 1 second. I said, this is the earth. Okay? Now we have an earthquake. What is an earthquake? Earthquake is just energy, no? Energy in motion. So I said, now this is an earthquake. So somewhere nearby, there is maximum destruction, right? And maybe 2000 kilometers away in India, there is hardly any destruction, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
This is what happens. So I said, now this is a hall full of thousands of people, because we want more people in my hall, no? For when I want to activate DNA of people. So I sit on a stage and I have many bowls and I have one gentleman sitting in the center. So you have so many people and you have one gentleman who's had a bad day at home and he starts to knock some bowl. Now do you believe for a moment that this gentleman over here and this gentleman over here would receive the same frequency of sound? Would you believe it? I don't.
No.
I follow this principle. Right? Is it true?
True.
Is this possible? It's not possible. How do I know this guy needs X frequency and this gentleman needs Z? It's not one size fits all. What madam is going to explain to you is going to be very scientific. That's when you'll understand the power of what we are going to talk about today. I want you to just understand, because many of you must have heard of Tibetan singing bowls, water bowls. I don't have anything against anybody.
They use pipe also.
They use pipes. They use so many things. And one of the person who practices this messages me, please give me proof. I said, on your Facebook, I have not seen one proof in 5 years. On his Facebook, he does the same, but he does it through bowls. He was questioning me about this technicality. I said, I have not on your Facebook seen even, I have only seen your workshop dates, but I have not even seen one experience sharing. At least on my Facebook, where I am on Amarjit Singh Narulala and Amarjit Singh, you'll see all my sharing. I get success, I upload. I get success, I upload a video. I take a live video and I put it on the next morning because I got success. So that gentleman who practices bowls, who teaches bowls, who patents bowls, who trademarks bowls, don't have any chance to prove it. But she's going to prove through the software where you realize, wow, you can't cheat on the software. So if you understand this principle, you will not fail to understand what I'm talking about here. Right? Another way they treat is, this is your body, this is your head. So they put a bowl on your chest, they put a bowl on your navel, and then they start banging them.
Side also they.
Anywhere. You see, if they have 2, they'll do it with 2. If they have 20, they'll do it with 20. Then, how do you know? Who decides? If I had a bad day with my wife or my children at home, I come home, I come to my clinic, and 5 bowls are missing and my client comes, so I use 4. Do I get the results? No. It's not possible, because I am not aware what is to be done. So as a therapist, I know what I am doing. As a patient, I don't know what I am getting. Right?
Yeah.
So this is how those systems work. But the system that madam is going to tell you is going to be very scientific. And then you will realize the power and potential and how this can work. So thank you very much, Shilpa ji. Please be invited. And I would like you to take over because she is the expert in this.
Good evening to all. My name is Shilpa Kedekar, and today's topic is going to be about voice, about sound, that how we can get health through sound, or if we analyze our voice, because each person's voice says something about us. Is sweet, someone is very high pitch, low pitch, pale, or so it's all about, we understand only through this, we analyze how the person is soothing or irritating through their voice. But now here then we are going to understand that how our own voice is responsible, or where it shows our health parameters of all levels, whether it's physical level, emotional level, or cellular level, like any if there is any damage or any problem in our system, any emotional disturbance, any health disease, so here our voice is now a parameter. Otherwise to diagnose any problems we do many tests. Now this is non-invasive. Through voice we can analyze where the problem is right now. And also here also we can prevent further diseases. Because of this voice analysis, you are able to say that now you are on the verge of diabetes or you are on the verge of arthritis or whatever the problems, you can predict beforehand.
Through voice only.
Yes, through voice only. There is a voice analysis test where we will be doing, and I'll be showing some, somehow I will be sharing some results with you. So it's after taking your voice, it gives you a graph, and then it tells you which vitamins, which minerals are lacking in your body, whether vitamin B12, so you can start taking that. So treatment you can do, or after this voice analysis, there is also treatment through sound. Through pure frequencies we can give treatment, so that because every cells in our body is vibrating at particular frequency. So it's all energy. When we are saying everything is energy, so now with this completely transform your life without any drugs, or without any medicines, without any drugs, we can heal ourselves through only voice, through sound we are going to heal. So analysis also, diagnosis also, and treatment also. So both way it's possible through sound. Voice we can detect through our voice, and through sound, pure frequencies, we can treat the person also. Vibrate permanently in a higher energy state and produce the energy of happiness. Now if our body is vibrating at particular level, and if it is low, then we say the negative energy and negative feelings, these are all what? These are low frequencies. So if you are vibrating, like your body or your mind or your feelings are vibrating at the low level all the time, so you will have low level of energy. You will not feel happy all the time. You will find most of the time you are more complacent. You will find all the time faults. If we just shift the energy, okay, why it happens, like when we go in a mosque or in a church or in a temple, why we feel good? Because their vibrations are anyways, they are frequencies. Like in other terms, we say it's like a frequency, higher frequencies there, and we feel good in that environment. The same way, the sounds are also, particularly sounds, if we give that sounds or those vibrations to our body, same way it happens that it will elevates all our energies. It's not only physical aspect but emotional aspects also, because all the diseases, now it's even psychologists or even doctors, they agree that 99% of the problems are because of all psychological problems or particular patterns, behavioral patterns or particular habits. So that's why if the person is not able to move ahead or very stuck up person, so most of the time they will be having arthritic problems or constipation, because they are not able to move if they are having this kind of pattern for a very long time. Okay? So now voice recordings over the state of art software, only 30 seconds. So how we start this? So only 30 seconds of recording is required in a quiet room. Interpretation of collected signals or energy flow of the body as signals, but it shows the graph or the waveform also. Now what is the energy level in different all your organs, essential organs, even emotional patterns, and which are the minerals and all these things are missing. So we generate report based on that, planning of sound therapy based on missing signals or frequency. So in that graph, in that chart, we get which frequencies are missing, which organs are not functioning, or which chakras, even we get the chakras also, which chakras are not functioning. So then we understand on 3 levels. Okay, I'll come to that. So normal energy system of the human body as collected by the voice analysis, we get yin and yang energies. कि our yin organs and yang organs, solid organs and hollow organs. The chakra, the energy system, major chakras and minor chakras. So we get all this information only through this voice analysis. The meridian energy, all 12 meridians. In Chinese system we have 12 meridians. That is energy channels. So all these 12 major organs. Energy blocks, emotional, cellular, physical level. So where the problem is lying, whether it is emotional level, so it will show which emotional level. It will show if it is cellular level, blood level. If there is any problem showing there, so it means that you need to go for certain test, and it will reveal that yes, there is some problem. It just started. And even physical level, which organ or which part of the body is damaged or disease. So, yin and yang energy must always remain well connected to promote healthy mind, body and spirit. So there is always a balancing effect from both the sides. Yang energy, yin energy, solid organs and hollow organs, both sides. Our body has many energy centers and channels through which the life force or the prana flows continuously. So we have, in Indian system we have chakras. Chakras are all the energy centers in the center of our body. In Chinese system there are meridians, there are channels through which energy is flowing. Okay. So you can take any way, or you can say body organs also. Our body receives this cosmic energy through energy centers we call chakras, energy centers. Okay. Then the receivers feel energy of prana. So these are all chakras. You can see the center aligned. The meridians. So that is a network of energy channels through which energy is flowing. That transfer life energy throughout the body. The energy flow of the body therefore requires a good chakra system and very good meridian system. If we want to prevent any disease, to take care of our health system, okay, or to elevate our energy system or emotional levels, everything, if you want to have balanced life, it's not only health, but health in all the way, because our emotions are balanced, the psychological level, reason level, all the things, feelings, they are all balanced or proper way, harmony is there, so we will be able to do more productive work. Our health is good, then we can do more hours of working. So when and what happens now when we are having, now especially in this era, most of the time we are, we are having a lot of harmful radiations through all the gadgets, especially phones, laptops, TV. So it's continuous, those radiations are somewhere damaging. We cannot see, but yes, there is a damage because of some extent level, because continuously we are using them. So all this because of the pollution, air pollution, food is not proper, good quality. So many factors are contributing towards non-healthy or not healthy patterns. Now, sound is the best therapy, which is very easy to, even to treat yourself, and there is no side effect also. Because sound, if we go in the nature, what happens? We are listening to it because everything is nature, it's all sound. Sound of water, sea, everything. So all this sounds, different types of sounds are helpful for our healing. So that's why we are using pure frequencies to heal ourselves. There are blockages leading to lack of empty energy supply to certain areas of the body or surplus of energy in other areas. The body meridians and the chakra system can be used for treatment of conditions or the diagnosis. So here through analysis we come to know which meridian is working, or it is blocked or excessive energy. Here also we come to know which chakras are blocked. So because each chakra is related to our different organs, the system, different system in the body, different emotions in the body. For example, Desh chakra, Muladhara chakra is related to kidney and urinary bladder, and which is related to fear emotion. So if that is blocked, and that is mainly for survival in the physical world, any physical material world. So if any problem which is related to money also, that is also Desh chakra. So if it is blocked, so then the problems will be person most of the time they are having phobia and fear, it's all related to this. So how to harmonize, balance this chakra. The body meridian and the chakra system can be used for treatment and the diagnosis purpose. Energy flow as collected by voice analysis, that is where we get both the energies yin and yang, the chakra, so major and minor chakra, the meridians, all 12 meridians, and emotional terms, emotional, cellular and physical. We have an aura, human aura. So it's not only one layer we have, there are several layers to it. And then, because how we get any disease, body में disease कब आती है? If somebody is having diabetes, somebody is having knee pain, somebody has got migraine, anybody got spine related problems, slip disc, all these problems starts when this aura gets, leak or damaged. And there are several layers to that. Okay, so human aura is an electromagnetic field. So it's an energy field. Surrounded our body generally by the flow of energy through the chakra system. From the point of view treatment and wellness we have. So there are several layers. So first layer is a physical layer in aura. Second is emotional layer and the third is mental layer. And when it is damaged, all these three levels, the disease manifests in our body. Okay. So how we can restore all our aura also. So Newtonian concept is that intervention by the means of drugs or the surgery. So how we, in allopathy, we do surgery or drugs. Okay. So treating through the disease or organ by means of pure energy. Now how we can do this? Sound is the answer where we can directly working with the pure energy. Each layer has a color, energy and vibration of its own. When we are having this aura, in aura analysis test, you come to know which part of the body also is also involved, or the colors surrounding by our aura, whether it's damaged or whether it's intact or which area is involved. So there are different layers and different colors also. So we can say each layer has a frequency of its own at which it resonates at an optimum level and contributes to the energy. So energy, now they are saying that it resonates, it vibrates at particular frequency, emotional, our physical and cellular. Likewise, all major meridians also have a color. Okay, so each meridian, for example, if we take energy meridian of heart, so that is color is red.
Acha, meridian, you mean that
Yes.
also symbolically colored?
Colors, yes, we do treatment through colors. Each meridian has a color because this is how you can influence. Not only through acupuncture or other pressure, but colors also, because that's the self color of that. So the color, energy and vibration of their own. So now each meridian is also having vibrating at particular frequency. Every chakra connects to its respective organ. As said, the base chakra is related to urinary bladder and kidney. So any small kids which are, if there is any bedwetting, it is all related to base chakra because somewhere they are having some kind of fear of fright. Yes. So if we treat that fright, that bedwetting will go. Okay. So through meridian system. So what happens when there are blocks in the normal energy flow? How to diagnose the tap them, how to treat them. So I will just show you. Now I will show you some patients' case history here. That what happens when we take the analysis. I will show you 3 reports of the same person.
Sit down, Vijay.
This is the report. This is how the frequency is generated by the sound. We have taken the sound. Through the software, we just take their sound for 30 seconds. and then it generates the
30
graph.
seconds with some frequency, or you ask
Their own
They
voice.
read something.
They
They
read
read
something.
something.
They read something, and they just have to talk for 30 seconds, and then we just take that.
Into the mic.
Here you get all these waves. Here you get the, your graph.
Yeah.
And here now it shows there are 12 octaves. Okay. So C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, and D. Now each, for example, if we take C major, so it is related to base chakra. Okay. So any type of fear, any kind of bladder problem, any kind of kidney problem. So it shows that some kind of, now there are 3 levels again when we are taking. Emotional level, physical level, and cellular level. If it is showing something in an emotional level, it means there might be having some kind of insecurities. There is some kind of phobia, fright, or fear. It might be chronic, it could be acute. So, and what are the different patterns of the person? How it is, what is the cause behind this problem? So it shows when we generate the report, we generate 30 pages of report after this. So where we get all the results, we come to know which, if it is now, here it is showing now, see, there's only one. See, you have to take the sum of all this 12 and divide by 12. So it is showing only 1, 1, 2, somewhere the D is missing. So we have to take the missing frequencies, only missing frequencies. So based upon this chart, we will be given him the frequencies. Now here we will just say C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, up to E. It's missing, especially on the first one, emotional level. Even cellular level is showing something. Here, A major, A sharp, B. Again, it's showing it's very low frequency or missing frequency. So it means there is some kind of spinal problems in the cellular level. Cellular means now it's going to manifest, or somewhere it's manifested in the body. Okay. So this is the first, we have taken up the first way. Now 28th May, these are the reports. Now some cellular level, it's showing improvement, there is no missing.
Same patient,
same person.
Same patient.
periodically.
Yes. So here the cellular level is improved. Okay. Now it's showing, still showing emotional. Okay. Now I'll show you today's this thing.
Yesterday.
Now can you see? It's all filled.
Orange one.
Me, the first one. That's a cellular level. So this one. Earlier it was missing, there was blank. Even the cellular were blank. Now it's showing full. It means now he has improved a lot. We are still giving continued treatment. But then after 10 days or after 12 days we take their voice again. Because then depend on that we change their treatment.
But in between what you have given the
So they have to
treatment
listen.
of-
Yes, so they have to listen. I'll give you some example. Because there are frequencies, the sound will be like this.
Is this subliminal message?
No. So these are pure frequencies. It's a combination of all. But that is only for that person.
Yeah.
Especially for that person. Because each person's voice, each person's sound requirement is all different. So you cannot give the same sound to the other person. So this is very specific according to your analysis, according to your reports, which part needs to give. Because sound is the only, pure frequencies when we are giving. It is going to affect whichever is missing in your body. It is not going to affect other parts of the body. So there is no side effect at all. You have to listen only twice in a day. 2 times in a day.
How much time?
20 minutes. So
20 minutes.
20
minutes.
20 minutes. 20 minutes each time. So morning and evening. So when you are listening, so it's going to work on your all levels, on your emotional level, cellular level. So it's not working कि भी emotional ठीक कर रहा है. Because here we can give all the frequencies. Here we can give all. I'll show you. See, when we are giving. See, when we are giving the frequencies, so first initially we are working on the emotional level. Because emotions, any problem, it shows in cellular. And any problem in your cellular level, that is your blood level, so it will show on your physical organs. So it will show diabetes, it will show liver cirrhosis, it will show kidney problem, it will show any brain related problems. So first we have to work on emotions. If emotions, all level emotions are balanced, well balanced, so then healing start automatically on all the levels. So आपका जो blood chemistry है वो ठीक होना शुरू हो जाती है. So it will show reports if there is any ASR, any after liver profile, after CBSC, it will show all the reports parameters changes. आपके reports में भी change. Even someone is having problem with any physical organ damage, because that's the last stage. So even still we can do treatment through sound. So that's why there are different ways. Each note is having 6 octaves, 7 octaves. So 1 to 4 is for emotion. So we give it to them according to their need, which is missing, we give them. Then 5 is cellular. In that 5 is cellular, and 6 and 7 is for physical aspect, the higher frequencies. So we combine, we make a combination of that, and we give it to the patient. So they have to listen. So within 2 to 3 months approximately, there is a huge shift, because I can say that within this 1.5 months, we started on 1st of May and today is 15th June. So within 1.5 months, the patient has shown their progress. His sleep level is improved. So once all his parameters, because sometimes if the patient is chronic, it is going to take some time, so at least for 6 months to sound. The patient can take all their medication, they can continue with the medication. So we don't stop their medication. Here with the sound, they can start improving. Because once their emotions are balanced, any person with having any kind of problems, physical problems, some kind of emotional imbalance is always shows. So here we are getting everything. इसमें आपको उनका vitamin deficiency, B12 deficiency, any kind of minerals which are deficient. So then we can have that, we can eat those. So we get all the parameters in one analysis. So we can have a supplement, we can eat particular type of food, we can change our habits. So then in that analysis it gives everything. Okay, what you need to add, what you need to subtract, and then this sound treatment. So this is a complete, you get the picture of your health on all the aspects, and plus the treatment. So 2 things are there. Through your own voice, our own voice is saying something. And here we get the analysis of what is showing. We can prevent further diseases also. In future problems we can prevent. If we are having a good health, then how we can sustain this good health also. So it's a prevention and treatment at the same time. So here this patient he showed improvement in 1.5 months. He's a young person, 32 years old person from Bangalore. So in every person we give this treatment up to 75 years of age.
So madam, how you took the test from Bangalore to Bombay?
We can take a test from through their phone.
From their mobile.
So we just connect our mic here and over there we just put it on speaker, and then this we just require some quiet background, because if there is some noise then it gets recorded. So this we require quiet this thing, and then we can do the analysis and we send across. We do the analysis part also and the treatment together, so we send it their sound to them.
And treatment through CD or
yeah, we send the CD.
So CD, or if the person is here, so we give it in the pen listen themselves. So then they can put it in here in the laptop पे भी सुन सकते हैं, they can listen through their mobile. So this is very easy, and then throughout the day they have to keep on drinking water, because a lot of detoxification happens. The only thing is that you just have to, while traveling and if you are working on any machine, so that उस वक्त नहीं सुनना. Otherwise you can listen anytime. There is no particular mistake. If while you are traveling and while you are doing any machinery work, then that time you are not listening.
Yes,
But
the
why
person goes in
why
trance.
is water the person has to take more often?
Because the detoxification happens. Now healing is
Oh,
happening.
yeah, he may go in trance, you mean?
No, not trance. Nothing like trance. Nothing like that. But after listening, you feel a lot of calmness.
Okay.
Within 1 or 2 days, you feel a lot of calmness. So that is the effect. It shows it started working for you. If there is irritation happens, you just reduce the volume, because these are only pure frequencies. It's not a music kind of thing. They are only pure frequencies for you. So you have to listen in particular, like where you are okay with the sound. If you feel some irritation, then you just reduce the volume. That's it. Nothing else. I am not seeing any side effect with this. So this is all about.
Okay, one thing. You said